Alrighty. Oh, yes, the camera's on you, Chloe. Forgot I clicked that a while ago. Boom. Let's see. I'll give you guys a little something something to focus on. Ba-boom. That'll do it. Boom. There we go. Alrighty. Welcome back, folks, to D&D. Oops. We'll get there. Well, folks, it's going to be a semi-shorter game tonight here, but we are going to have some fun. Well, folks, it's going to be a semi-shorter game tonight here, but we are going to have some fun. Woohoo! Alrighty, so Tim will be joining us in a little bit here because we still have our fight we're going to do. We're going to finish it off, hopefully. And then we'll see where it goes from there. Alright, yes, there was one guy in particular I did knock out. One of them did die. It's this gentleman over... Well, I gotta point him out. This gentleman here. You can't see that, can you? I thought that would have worked for everybody. Oh, well. We'll come back to it here. Let's try that. There we go. There we go. So yes, if you guys might remember or can see the switch screen and whatnot, this gentleman passed on into the ether, into the next part of the world. And yes, we'll be reconvening our fight. Once again, my name is Levi. I'm with Consuite Media. I'm the guy who runs this thing here. We have our fantastic players, Chance Lawson, attorney at law. And we got Chloe Corm in the field. And Sexy Kitten Slaps, the return of murder. I don't know. If you guys give a quick little intro, say hello.
Hello. Hi.
Hello.
Loud noises.
I love layup.
We are real serious professionals around here, folks, ladies and gentlemen.
I love that it blurs it out.
Yes, Chloe, you cannot get sponsored.
I want to be sponsored. Cayman Jack. There we go. Oh,
No sponsor for you.
no sponsor for me.
No sponsor for you.
That sucks because I would love to be sponsored by Cayman Jack.
It'd be cool to get sponsored by anything at this point, you know. I'd accept it.
I love that it blurs out my pet gelatinous cubes.
It looks like a dildo, kind of.
I know, right?
Chase, you want to show everybody off your recent pet acquisition?
Yes, the
Oh,
pet
can we?
gelatinous cubes. Oh,
Can we? Oh. You gotta have some of your face in it, apparently. There you go. Yeah, he made a pet gelatinous cube.
It's amazing.
And it has their own dice. Like
The dice are blurred.
They're pre-fed. They're pre-fed with their own dice.
Now, Chase, what you got to do is you got to turn off the blur feature, which I have myself because I don't want to bother with the rest of my background. But yeah, it does that.
Yeah, it's alright.
It's all good.
Do you remember whose turn it was?
That's a good question.
Think it was mine.
Good enough for me.
Yeah, down.
Unfortunately, I lost my notepad. I don't recall my initiative turn, and I don't feel like going back over the 3 or 4 hours of video to figure it out, so I'm not gonna.
Do we just want to roll?
I was
It
just
was-
thinking that. Do we just want to roll?
Yeah,
May as well.
Okay.
A 15.
I got a 19 plus my initiative, which is
14. Why do I feel like this was the same order that we went?
It feels
20, 21, 22. I got a 22.
okay. So
Yeah,
Chloe will
this
be
is the
first.
same order we went.
All right, so
Chase, you were what? 14.
Yeah, I'm 14.
if I remember correctly, the plan was to get the halfling rogues out there while I provide backup, like trying to kill the Goliaths.
Yeah, and I made a giant circle of growth
Yes.
everywhere.
Okay.
And I had casted spike growth in front with the two giants that are in it or within it right now, and yeah, that was they took a shit ton of damage.
Yeah, you guys are doing pretty well in this fight. You know, I don't really feel concerned.
Right, so I got the two Goliath warriors that are going after Siva. I remember that. So I'm gonna go for the one that's directly in front of it. Her.
One of those, and slightly die in the process while talking about it.
Okay, sorry.
I was joking.
So if
Don't
I
take it that
remember
literally.
correctly, I have three attacks. So I hit the hit DC and then damage 3 times, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here's my first
This
one.
fight won't be too much longer. Also, feel free to drop some words in the chat. Get a little conversation going with our adoring fans. Woohoo!
Whoa.
Do you guys hear that?
What?
Okay, so that's just me when I roll my dice. That's intense. Okay.
Oh, the
Yeah, the effects. Yeah, that's on your screen only. Yeah, Chloe's discovered the digital dice on D&D Beyond, which is really cool. A lot of
It's
fun.
really cool.
What set did you end up choosing?
The like it looks like lava and it like melts into the screen.
I know the one, yeah.
yeah.
It's a fun one.
Okay, so I got an 18. Does that hit?
Yes.
Alright, let's do damage.
For Jesus. Which one did you hit? Show, give me the
one
pointer.
Right in front of, okay.
Where
This guy.
are you? Oh yeah, you. Steven Israel.
If
Okay,
I
okay.
remember correctly, he was already on the brink of death.
He wasn't doing well. We're gonna just say that you. Well, for this one here, I'll give you a fun sentence. It's always fun to say this to any player here. But tell me, Chloe, how do you want to do this?
How do I want to kill him?
Yeah, basically, you've rolled well enough to kill him. So I give the artistic narrative to you on how he dies, unless I have a cooler idea. But I'm giving you the ability, like, what happens to him?
Arrow right through here. I just basically give the dude a lobotomy with my arrow.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna add a little fun for you there. He goes, and he goes, "I smell something," and he falls right over. So that's
Right, now that
that's another one down.
and I still have two action moves, so I'm gonna go for this guy.
Huh? Yes. Give me 1 second to update him. Boom. He dead. You should not be able to see him.
Nope, I don't. So I'm gonna go for this other one in front of
Yeah.
Siva. I've got 2 more.
Mm-hmm.
Not 20.
Jesus. Yeah. So that definitely connects.
You get a nat 20, a little dragon comes out. It's so cool.
I told you.
It's so cool. Alright, roll for damage. Got another 11, and then one more time. That one doesn't hit, right?
What was the amount?
10.
Oh yeah, misses. So you hit it with your first one. You miss with your second one. Roll for damage for whatever attack you're going to choose on the guy.
8.
Nice. So he takes 8 points of damage.
Well, I didn't get that one, so he would have gotten 11, right?
This is for the attack that did hit.
Oh, I rolled for the attack I did hit. I got an 11.
Okay. Sorry. So I'm assuming you did 2 actions, right? I was doing something there. You rolled a 20, means you
yeah.
hit one time. Then you rolled a 10
I got
afterwards and didn't hit.
Yeah, I got a 28, so that hit, and then I rolled for damage. I got an 11. I rolled again to hit. I got a 10, and then the damage for that was 8.
Sorry, I didn't realize you.
It didn't hit.
I didn't realize the order of events there. Yeah. So that guy takes 11 damage.
Little dragon is
want to say he wasn't doing too well either.
No, because Siva had messed him up in the previous
Yeah,
one.
and
I
put
do
him through
remember that.
some creeping stuff. God, I really wish I'd had that notepad had in here. I saved it. I know I did, so I don't know what occurred to it. He won't have much left about him. And that, I believe, ends your turn. Is that right, Chloe?
Yeah, that's right.
All right, Clovis. All right, moving down the list is Ash Sunbane.
All right. My character, Lord. There we go. Gonna move up here. Gonna go ahead and use my rapier to try to hit him. That will be an 8. That will not hit.
Wah, wah.
I'm done.
All right. Moving down, that would be Chase. Siva, lay it on us. What are we doing?
Siva is, let's see. The giant in front of her, she is actually going to use a cantrip. So this is really funny. Since he is standing in that square of like spikes, I'm going to cast Infestation on him.
Oh, dear.
It's so great. I love all of her spells. They're so freaking ridiculously stupid.
You know, you forget how strong druids are. Saying druid and describing them doesn't sound like somebody who could just mass mutilate an entire army, but you know what? They can.
Well, what's great, too, is this is a cantrip.
That's terrifying. All right.
So she's going to cast Infestation. You cause a cloud of mites, fleas, and other parasites
Oh, God.
momentarily onto a creature you can see within range. The target must succeed on a Constitution saving throw, or it takes 1d6 poison damage and moves 5 feet in random direction. If it can move and its speed is at least 5 feet, roll a d4 for the direction. 1 is north, 2 is south, 3 is east, or 4 is west.
Mhm.
This movement does not provoke an opportunity to attack. And if the direction rolled is blocked, the target doesn't move. The spell damage increases by 1d6 when you reach level 5. So it does 2d6 damage, and they have to move in the certain direction that I roll.
All right.
Can't
Now,
move, though. Isn't he entwined in the snare?
yeah,
Oh,
he
he
can't.
can still move.
I mean, it's not going to help him very much, but yeah. Now, Chase, correct me if I'm
Go
wrong.
further into the snare.
You can click on the cantrip basically, and it'll display it like all of its info in the game log, right? Go ahead and do that for me, just so I have something to recall on. Oh, well, damage.
Oh shit. Hang on.
So I didn't know you were rolling for damage. I thought it was like it would show the.
I wasn't trying to do that. I was trying to actually send you the thing. Ooh, how can I send the infestation? That's weird.
Maybe you can't. I don't know.
I guess I can't. Hang on, but I can see the info for it.
That's all right. Just help me keep track of it as we go here. All right. Well, is that the damage you're going with? The 12 then?
Yeah, 12 damage is fine. And then I'm gonna. I have to. Well, depending on his saving throw, if he gets to move or not.
Gotcha. Let's see what happens.
Yep, it has to be a Constitution saving throw.
Not the best. It's a 7.
Alright. Oh, that was a con saving throw. What was my Constitution? My Constitution is a 13.
I basically had to beat you 13, didn't I?
Yeah, you have to beat my 13.
Well, basically, with that, you inflict enough damage to kill him. And with that,
shit.
he goes. He was already beaten pretty bad before this point here. I don't remember if you remember, but the last week's fight was pretty brutal on the guys who you got so far. So he's down as well. Which comes down to Gustav. Where did I put him? There he is. Well, he's going to make his way around. He's looking for somebody, and he sees that guy up there. Oh, gotta swap it around. He sees that guy right there, and he's going to make his attack. So, let's make a decision for old Gustavio. What are we going to do? Guys, these Goliaths have barely gotten a hit off. Like, it's embarrassing, honestly. Like, as far as Goliaths go, this is a very bad fight for them. Alright, he's going to take his short sword and roll a d20. Survey says... Ah, shit, that was a good roll. So he connects. And he rolls... Oh my god, I forgot how very powerful. Jesus Christ. So he does 25 damage on the old boy. And attacks per action 1. Yeah, that's all I can do there. It's not bad. No, that pretty much does it for him. We move on to old Emmanuel. Where did I put him? Oh, yeah, he's down there. Manuel's going to go forward, that away, and draw his bow, and go for this guy. Now I can see him properly. That's one I have set up on my map on my phone, so I'll do it from there. What's it going to be? Actions. Do his longy boy. And hit him with a 12. He misses. But I get 2 actions with this character. And he's like, son of a bitch. Rolls again. There we go. 21. Unnat 21. You know, not a 20. So we roll for damage on that. 8. So we'll take... This guy here takes 8 damage. And that brings us up to, I think, everybody else's turn. So now they all get to move a little bit. Alright. Because of the response there.
What?
Sorry, what's up?
What?
Somebody say what? What happened?
Kristen did.
Is it important?
No, I'm just figuring out what's going on.
I gotcha. So this guy doesn't take too kindly to an arrow going by him in one of the, shoulder. And he comes up to fight Manny. Where's my AC? Oh yeah, there we go. Alright, so the old Goliathy boy rolls for his attack. He's got a nice big old juicy hand axe, so he rolls. 14. Misses. He's got 2 actions. He goes for a second one and he, rears up for... He's very angry. That connects. He makes a shot at him. Manny takes 10 damage. Boom. Alright. Moving on. That's all that guy's move there. Anybody else in here? So they all get to take one step out because of all the crazy rules that the other guys have. I'm going to say that the rogues are trying to get out a little bit too because they don't know what's going on. They're confused by it. Give you a little Fage of War. Oh, what a button. There's that guy. Just a general idea where they're at. Da, da, da. And then this guy gets a little peek out. He's out free, and that is most of the Goliaths out there available for an attack. And they've all had their opportunity to move. So that brings us back to the top of the sheet. Chloe, it's your move.
Okay. Am I able to?
Mm-hmm.
It's a ranged weapon. Range is 150. Okay.
All right, everybody's
How
in
far is
range.
that Goliath?
They're in range. Everybody on board you could shoot. The only issue is if they're in the way of a
Alright.
bush. Couldn't shoot past the bush too well.
But I could go for the one next to Manny, right? This guy.
Yup, easily. Not a
I'm gonna
challenge.
go for him. Roll the hit.
It hits. Give me some damage. 11.
11. I'm gonna hit him again. 24. On that one. So we're at 19. So I'm gonna hit one more time. That does not hit. So 19 damage.
Nice.
And that ends my turn. My turn.
Mm-hmm.
My turn.
Your turn.
My turn.
My turn,
My
Eddie.
Am I not turtly enough for the turtle?
Toodle, 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 toodle.
That is just, I'm sorry, that is the most underrated fucking movie on the planet. It was such a good movie, and like nobody I know knows about that movie.
Dana Carvey's funny.
Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy?
It's
So many good quotes.
it's in that same vein of kind of how Austin Powers movies kind of operate, you know. Who does number 2 work for?
Mr. Mama's cannoli.
Okay. Pardon me.
How's that guy doing? The guy in front of Manny.
He looks like he's not having a good day. I would say that he has the appearance of a guy who's not long for the world. It's not even something to roll for. He's full of arrow holes and slashes and such. He's not doing good. All right, up next, Ash Sunbane. What are you gonna do next?
Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to move slightly over.
Mm-hmm.
I need this dude to make a con save.
Ew. Alrighty then. $23. I'm gonna say he probably is winning. What does he need to beat?
13.
You do not succeed in whatever it is you were about to try. Unless it's like a halved kind of thing. Like, what's your plan here?
Creature takes half as much damage and isn't pushed. So
'Kay.
you'll just take, I guess, 3 damage then.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm done.
That's everything?
Mm-hmm.
He looks at you and just goes, kind of shakes it off. Is that the best you got, little girlie? Better go back home. But it's not his turn to fight, so there won't be that. Up next is Siva, the absolute war criminal. What are you going to do? Yes, I'm right about that, aren't I? What terrifying, horrible aberration are you about to commit? He hasn't corrected me yet. I just want you guys to realize.
She is known for her war crimes.
I'm going to commit various war crimes.
War crimes. Oh my god. So, Siva's gonna cast Infestation on... Let's see how far he fucking is from me.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, he's 20 feet away from me. Okay, cool. So Siva's gonna cast Infestation on the other Goliath in front of Manny.
So, Manny needs to do anything? Like, get out of the way?
No, he's completely fine. It's whatever I see within like a 30-foot radius. So, let's see.
I'm going to say,
Yeah,
while you're building up to this thing, he saw a little bit of it, then he looks at you and goes, No. Don't do it.
She said...
What did you say?
Please.
Please.
Oh.
Where's your toothbrush?
And he replies back, he goes, Please.
Not in the thing that I keep on top of the toilet. I'll go look.
This break brought to you by Parenting.
Hold on, hun. Can you please grab me a pair of boxers?
Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back, you guys.
Herky Dirky.
Okay. So she cast Infestation, and like a group of fleas start attacking this giant.
He starts scratching himself pretty ardently. He's like, oh, get off me! Get him off me!
Let's see if he can beat my Constitution saving. Or he's gonna make us a Constitution.
Con save.
Yeah,
Alright.
con save of 14.
7. No, so
oh,
yeah,
he don't beat that.
what I
Let me roll
said,
for his direction.
he starts acting the way I just said. He's like, no, get him off! No! Ah, it's everywhere! He looks like he's about to run for it.
Alright, let's roll for his direction that he goes.
Are you rolling or am I rolling?
You can if you want to, it
I
doesn't
don't-
matter.
I don't care. You go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Alright, cool. Oh, that's 2. He goes north.
Which would be above you.
Yep, moves 5 feet in that direction.
Okay, no. Let's see that there. Oop, that's... Yeah, he moves 1 step out.
Yep, and takes how much damage? Let's see. 5 damage.
5. Alright,
And that will end Siva's turn.
gotcha. Moving on to Gustav. Excuse me. He steps up to the plate with his short sword. Swing. And a hit. 24 to hit. Oh my god. That was a damn good roll. Alright, let's see what we get. 25 damage. Jesus Christ. I lost track. Who was that? I have it marked down. I just don't remember which one I wrote it down as. No, I think this is a guy I haven't fought yet. So yeah, new health. So there's that. Then he goes back. And yeah, this is one action. Swing. No, excuse me. Never mind, that's the same guy. I was fighting him earlier. That's the same guy. So that guy goes down. Kills him in 2 hits.
Damn.
So that's incorrect there. That one is an X. Boom. Done for. They'll have to work on their token tracker on here. Check, check. Good.
Sorry about that, everyone.
Oh my gosh, we killed everybody. They're all dead since you've been gone. We did the whole thing.
Uh-huh.
Listen, the war crime Siva has committed, would that really shock you?
No.
No, it wouldn't. Do better, Siva. Do better.
I mean, I could really quickly end the life of that giant from where I'm at. So.
Right.
Nothing, honey. There was just trash on the floor. I wanted to pick it up. Okay.
Gustav kills a guy. And old boy is dead. And comes back down to Manuel. And he will also do some shit. Although, you know what I have forgotten to do? I got old Hunty's mark, and I haven't used it. Cast Hunter's Mark. Chooses that guy as his target. One straight ahead of him. So we're going to go for a D20. Nine plus. Well, we quick get that one there. So we missed on the first one. Actions, longbow, roll. Man, I've missed him twice at point blank. That's embarrassing. So Manny doesn't do much good on either effect there. Misses him entirely. Which then brings the Goliath's turn to boot. He moves over 1. This old boy gets a nice little almost step out. He's almost out too. That Goliath is still working his way out. And this Goliath, haha, gets an opportunity of attack against Ash Sunbane. Unless you're doing something to counter it.
I'll try to move.
Well, it's not your turn to move, but like he's there. Like, if you have some counter shit, that's fine. You know, I don't know what your character's built up as. Basically, he's rolling to attack you. Okay. All right. Well, he rolls to hit. Do you have uncanny dodge? Will a 14 hit you?
No.
No. Well, look at that. Well, he gets 2. That's okay. You can try again. 16. Will that hit you?
That will hit.
Haha. Damage. What we got? 7 damage on Ash Sunbane. Now it's an even fight. And he looks at you, you know, kind of an evil grin. He's like, I mean, you tried your spell on him and it didn't do much, and now he's hit you. He's feeling pretty good about himself. Just come back around to it, Waterdeep. So there's that. It's him. That rogue's out, so he starts running. These guys disengage immediately to book it. And that guy just gets out. Like, you see the rogue behind him pop out, sees the dead Goliath, and looks at you and he goes, thanks! And he just takes off. He's out. And same thing with the other guys. They just disappear.
So all the rogues are gone, right?
Yeah, they're hopping out. Most of them have gotten away. Some of them are still working on it. This guy just now steps out of the bushels. And the other rogue is still in there. I'll give you guys a little view. So there's that guy. He there.
He's the only one left?
You know, I've hidden them all so well for myself, I'm not sure. I think so. Yeah, that's about it. And I love this stupid plant thing. Basically, you burned up all their like time and movement. You know, the hot gate strategy for 300. That's what this turned into. Now you're just fighting one guy at a time. Just ping, ping, ping. Their numbers.
That was the idea.
It's a good strategy. I had to stop and do some math and think about that. See, I'm not the DM who's like rooting for my like evil characters. When I want you guys to have a great time and have fun. I'm not here trying to actually kill you. You know, if you die, you die. That's a different story. But like, I'm not like plotting it.
Hey, Levi, I got a question for you. I'm going to take a picture and send it to you with the question.
Okay.
Whose turn is it?
I think all the Goliaths have expended their turn, so it'll come back around to you in a minute.
Okay. Yeah, I figured. Okay.
What am I looking at here? Are you asking if you can do this or should do this?
I can't control that, right? Because it specifically states multiple times based on my ancestry. I'm not sure what that would be for the one that I've chosen, which I've told you about. So
yeah, this is basically the equivalent of a barbarian going into rage. They don't have control over it, and they could kill anybody who's near them. So there's that.
Okay. So
like this is not the ideal place to use it. If you want to use it. But like if you're trying to not potentially hurt your party, this is not a great time.
And that's not something like I can specifically tell them to like move behind me or something, right? Like if I tell them to move behind me, they would be fine.
Doesn't say anything about direction. It just says range. I would say no. Like anybody within range is potentially in danger.
So it would go even behind me?
Well, but again, considering what it is, yeah, it could. Like the element in question that you're talking about does have that ability. I said, use it, don't use it, but it's dangerous.
I know. I'm trying to think of a way where I could use it, but keep my party safe. Because obviously, I don't want them. If they fail, I don't want them to get like mad damage.
Yeah, you would not be very popular.
Yeah, because it specifically states determines the size, shape, and damage type.
Which could be a lot or it could be none. You know. Anyway, something to consider, and it is your move, so do what you will or won't do.
I'm trying to think if there's a way that I could like save them temporarily, because I know I have a spell that might work. Where are my spells? I can't use Dimension Door on other people, right?
I think it's one person. Like
Yeah, you
one
get
of
one
dimension
person.
doors out.
one person can go.
I don't know why you're thinking so much extra here. Like, this is a fight that is almost over. Like, y'all are winning.
Yeah, okay. Alright, I'm gonna go after this guy again.
Gotta say, there ain't much big brain juice to think here at this point. Chase pretty much.
Well, because I wanted to use it, but if I can't, I can't. I'll wait. I'll wait till the time when
There's
it's...
definitely a time for
that's
that.
the thing, is save your big spells for big baddies.
Yeah, that's great advice there.
Okay. Alright, do I just... Okay, let me roll to see if I... Got a 17.
Oh, that hits.
And 10 damage.
All right, Tenio on Himio. He's having a rough time over there.
Right, so-
He mostly didn't notice your attack because he's still itching himself to death with fleas at this point, and he's just like, "It's horrible, it's horrible, ah!"
right, so-
It's many more crimes.
Got a 13.
To hit? No, that does not hit.
Yeah.
Just missed
I
it.
don't understand how I could get a 13. The dice says it's 15 plus 8. How's that a 13?
That doesn't sound right. But you click.
I clicked the hit DC. The dice was on 15. Like the 15 was weird.
I wonder about that.
Might have been
Try
cocked.
Yeah, I guess I didn't hit. Just that one.
All right. Well, it did not hit. Are you out of action moves?
Yeah, those were my 3, so I just hit him the one time.
Okay. So he's kind of like, looks like he's wobbling about to fall to the ground or whatnot, still scratching and bleeding. It's a horrible combination. It's terrible. And where was I? Ash Sunmane gets to go next. You're up against your true villain. He's standing right in front of you and mocking you because he thinks he's better than you.
Alright, well, I need him to do a wisdom save.
Wisdom save. I like how you're digging into your spells. It's good. Oh, if he wins this, I'd be shocked. He's got a wisdom of -1. So 9. I'm going to guess that doesn't beat whatever it is you're trying for.
Not even a doppelganger would mimic your horrible visage.
And he looks back at you. He goes, Bob, fake so much, so.
That's 5 damage. And that's it.
Cool. Siva, what horrible things are you about to do?
So Manny hasn't been able to really.
He's not done
connect
much
with,
right now. Not a lot.
Okay. I really don't want to use this spell because I want to save it for something later, and it's hilarious. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. We'll do it for the viewers.
I'm terrified. What horrible thing are you about to do?
Siva is going to move about... Actually, Siva is going to move and get her to move. Here we go. She's going to move about right here, close to Manny. And she's going to whisper to Manny and say, "What's this?"
The horror. And it is what?
She's going to cast, I'm telling you, when I created this character, all of her spells are stupid. Like, I did not mean for these spells to have any kind of, like, common sense whatsoever.
We noticed.
So, she is going to cast Conjure Animals. And it's above 60 feet. It's 60 feet above the Goliath, and she will summon a cow.
I just knew it was gonna be a cow. I've been turned into a cow.
I forgot.
Can I go home?
That, I forgot that this was something he was planning.
I've seen
So,
TikToks about this.
she is gonna summon a cow 60 feet above him, and just let it fucking drop.
I'm sorry, all I can think of is Monty Python.
She
Jesus
goes-
Christ! Hooray!
She says, "Meteor attack!"
And the Goliath looks at you just long enough to stop scratching with the most confused look on his face, kind of a, oh. So Chase, with that, tell me what happens next. Are we rolling for damage? What's going on here with this one?
Oh, we're gonna have to roll for damage because that he cannot get away from that. That's,
He also doesn't know.
yeah. If I'm trying to remember the math on that. It should be
It
close.
is.
I say, how do you-
12d6.
How do you?
Yeah,
oh,
12d6
God.
damage.
Well, I guess go roll 12d6 for me, buddy.
For a cow. I remember because we were like, that is ridiculously stupid, but I love it.
Yeah, wait until I get spell sniper. That's 120 feet.
Because you are doing it at 60 feet, right?
Yes, I am doing it at exact 60
Yeah,
feet.
so it's 12d6.
Yep. All right, here we go. Rolling. 49 damage.
So Chase,
Hey Levi, just one question. How many points of damage did he need minimum?
well, there was that point, and there was that point of health, and then there was that point of health. So that makes 3. So Chase, tell me,
Google.
how would you like to do this?
The cow is conjured out of midair, and you just see a giant poof of smoke. Where the cow starts falling down with its legs spread out like this.
I'm gonna say,
Flop.
It just belly flops onto the giant.
1 second before it happens, he hears something, and he looks up while itching, and he looks back down, very wildly coyote, and he goes, "Not like this."
Seaver looks up towards Manny and goes, "I don't think that might have been a war crime, but it's definitely funny to me."
So, so do you vaguely remember Manny's genetic background?
Yeah, he's like half Minotaur.
So he's half what?
Cow.
He's half cow. Did you think about that with that war crime before you thought about the scene here, buddy?
And the cow goes poof.
Say the cow lands on him and crushes him to death and is mortally wounded itself, and Manny kind of panics and whatnot and realizes what horrifying thing has just happened. You know what? Let me see if I can do. I don't know if this will work or not. This game can do a lot. How is that not in there? I don't understand. I was going to grab a token for a cow, but apparently I don't have that monster for some reason. Whatever.
Oh, as soon as the cow dies, it poofs away. That cow's dead.
Oh, good. So the cow obviously instantly dies, but while this happens and whatnot, and there's blood everywhere and viscera, Manny is covered in it. Horrified. And just... and he can understand the cow is the worst part, as it is breathing its last.
And it poofs away. Because it's considered a fae.
Mm-hmm. And the cow looks at him before it poofs away, and it says, "Tell Mom I love her." And Manny goes into like a war cry mode, just ah! Ah! And he looks back at you and he goes, "What the hell?" Covered in red, just red everywhere.
She looks to him in her little biggest smile, dumbass smile on her face, and says, "Meteor strike."
And he kind of like turns back to to where nobody can see his face, and he has a little conversation with himself. He's just like, "That lizard is insane. I can't be trusted." So anyway, that brings us down to Gustav, who is actually no, there's nobody there.
Gustav's action is to have a mental breakdown.
I don't know. Gustav's seen stuff like this. He's not really that affected by it. He's more from the dog eat dog side of the world.
I'm sorry, I meant Manny.
Oh, okay. Now, yes, Manny takes a free action to have a meltdown. So he's out for one round, just losing his shit. Thinking of how he's going to explain that to his dad what he just saw, who is again, by the way, a minotaur. Gustav hears this from across the way and he goes, "The fuck just happened?" Turns around, starts heading back towards this, and he sees your nemesis, Kristen. That's what we're calling this guy. Your nemesis. So he's got an advantage roll from behind like that.
Jiggity.
Takes his one action, and he rolls. And it's going to be, an 11. He does not do well. His one action, he misses. It's embarrassing. And again, Manny takes his one action and does that there. So, back to the top of the spinning wheel. We got our peoples. The Goliath, honestly, he doesn't even notice him. The Goliath in front of Kristen goes back to fighting her.
Oh, fighting me?
Yeah, you. He goes and fights you. So he's got two actions. He comes back with his hand axe. And, 19. I believe that beats your armor score. Right, Kristen?
Do
He rolled the 19 on attacking you.
yeah.
Okay. Damage! 10 damage to Ash Sunbane. And he goes for a second attack. Rolls a 11. Misses, I believe, if I'm right about that.
Yes.
Misses. And he looks at you as he missed you the second time. And he's like, "Can't win them all." He looks pretty mad though. That's him. Come back around. He's dead, he's dead, he's dead, he's dead, he's dead. Oh yeah, this one's fun. Step forward, and this guy, who is different from the rest of them, finally pops out. Been waiting for the opportunity. He's been in there for so long, you guys.
Just hanging out.
He was in the dead center of the camp. He has been slowly, one move at a time, working his way out.
Imagine him looking around like these fucking weeds.
Right, I'm not kidding. He was here, guys. And he's just like, "I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there. I'm going. I'm going. I'm going. There's a table. I'm going. I'm going." Yeah. So he immediately rolls into a rage. This is Voroth Stone Shiv. I've been waiting so long to do this. Rage. Boink.
He raged.
And he does reckless attack on his first attack, which gives him advantage on each one of his attacks during the rage.
Gives me advantage on attacking him.
Ooh. He has a lovely item called a Great Axe, and he steps in and he rolls right at you, Kristen. He is here to wreck house. He rolls a 25.
Yep.
All right. Oh. 11 damage on you.
Okay.
And he goes again for his Akachin. What do we got? 17. Does that hit?
Yep.
Kadoke. Damage. Just curious, how much damage have you taken?
Well, I'm hurt.
And that's 11 damage.
I'm down. I'm dead.
Oh, you're dead?
Yep.
Oh my god. Voroth lets out a loud war cry. Just. He's very
I
mad.
gotta make success or fail.
I'm going to say you have
Okay,
advantage.
so you're down.
Yeah, she's down. Somebody's got to save her. Thankfully, Gustavo Buddy is there, but, you know, it's not his move. But he's prepared for fight. Orion. The good news is there's not a lot of people to fight, so you're in pretty good hands, and you have a very powerful druid. I'm not concerned. I believe you'll come back just fine. That's my hope. Because I'm not trying to kill anybody here tonight. Not for real.
I love that you said that earlier, and then you killed Kristen.
Yeah, that wasn't my intention. I didn't realize she was doing that bad. I planned a while ago that they're all going to come out there, and she's just been there the whole time and fighting each one that comes
I'm
out.
a bard.
Right? The one person, Levi. The one person.
Well, there's also a little rogue back here, you know. This is somebody.
Who's like a half-dead prisoner.
All right. On that same note, another one of the halflings books it. He takes off, and you know he sees like Ryoko, like you're the only person he can spot. And he goes, "Thanks."
Give him a thumbs up.
Yeah. So the little halflings got out. Technically, you guys could run at this point. Like you've freed everybody. There's just Goliath left, and you do have a bleeding, you know, member who does need to do a save throw at this point. So, you know, that is an option. Is that people could take off.
And just leave our fallen comrade behind.
No, as in take her with you. I mean, you could do that too. I wouldn't recommend it. I'm saying like you could run, disengage, and
Steve is over there. Their witnesses.
And with Siva.
kill them all, huh?
I went ahead and made us throw, so let's go.
All right. All right. So 10 or higher, you succeed. So you're not dead yet. So that's one for your round. We'll come back around. There's really only 2 of them left besides Voroth. This old boy sees you and starts running straight at you. Ryoko. If that even is your real name. And he rolls a d20. What is it gonna be? Oh, it's an 11. Does that beat your AC? I'm betting not.
No.
Alright, one more roll. 12. Man, he is not doing well against you. Okay, so to play that out, he swings wide at you once and you just kind of go. He does it again, you just go. Just kind of. And he looks at you and about ready to scream at you. He goes, "Hold still!" And who's left? That does that. That does that. Does that. And brings us back to the top of our action here. Oh wait, no, one guy. I gotta move him. There is one more in the bushes. He was slightly farther than everyone else.
I thought you said everybody was almost dead. See, this is why I wanted to use that move.
Well, now would be the worst time to use it, actually. If you do that and you hit Kristen,
yeah.
you kill her.
I know. That's why I was like, I should have just used it in the first place.
You probably would have killed her back then, too, if she's as low as she is now. Also, this is so fucking good.
Low.
You would have got her there.
She wasn't that low at that point. Yeah, but she'd be alive. Alright. Right? But
Yes.
did you die, though?
Yes, I did.
Alright, I guess I'll go after the dude that's going. I don't care about the Goliath in front of me. They die pretty easily, so I'm gonna go after Bora.
Oh, you don't. But to be fair, you don't know he's there. You're kind of your visual range is blocked off.
Oh.
Yeah, let me show you.
Okay.
So, like, if we were to look at here, you can see. Oh, give me that stupid thing. There it is. You can see like all this shit, and you don't know he's just beyond your visual range to actually spot him.
I could just burn all this down.
Yeah, I'm sure that would have no terrible ramifications.
Oh, wait, I was the Goliath in front of me.
I'm going to commit various war crimes.
I do want to commit a war crime. I want to be on Siva's level, but if I did that, I'd probably kill everyone.
Siva's a terrifying character, and only a level 5 druid, dear god.
Alright, I'm assuming a 12 doesn't hit.
Mm-mm.
Alright, let's try again.
Oh,
Alright, 23.
yeah, that connects.
Alright, 4, and then one more time. 21
Also hits.
and 9, so 9 plus 4.
Nice. That's 13 damage. And he looks back at you and he goes, "Oh, girlie's got teeth, does she?"
I'll show you teeth. You ever see that movie?
The movie Teeth? No, and I never want to. You got weird movie recommendations, you know that?
I have a roommate that was real into like independent films.
Yeah, me too, but you know what? Mine are like wholesome, like Paperman with Ryan Reynolds.
No, his was dark. Like,
Yeah, I could tell. I'm getting that vibe. I figured it out, Chloe.
I mean, the fact that you even get that reference, Levi.
I know. Listen, who... Every young man I knew what Teeth was. Like, it was really weird. I know weird shit too, but like, I'm not like into it, you know, like I know about stuff, but that's different.
There's so many things that I wish I could say, but I know we're live, so I'm just not going to.
Yes, we are live. Keep it a secret. Keep it safe. Alright, so,
My turn.
you did yours. Ash Sunbane, roll me a 10. I'm going to say roll with advantage because I like you today.
Okay.
God, are you role-playing a dead character there?
I'm tired.
Roll me again. 18, we'll take it. Boom, you don't die again.
I have one more success before I actually stabilize.
Woohoo!
Watch me roll a fucking 1.
Don't be like that.
Yeah, it's doing so good now. All of my rolls are like so crappy. I was
Can't-
getting like 11s and then like just 1.
Can't waste them. All right, Siva, you're up. There's nobody dead in. There's nobody to kill in your immediate vicinity. What are you gonna do now?
You can come help kill the guy next to me.
What was that you said,
I
Chase?
can hear you.
Sorry.
Uh huh.
She is actually going to drop her concentration on the spike growth.
We can concentrate.
And
Got his brain cell.
it goes away, and she's going to use her action to dash towards
Ryoko. You can use the pointer if you're not sure.
Oh
like
wait,
you know.
no. Oh wait, I don't think I have to dash. Let's see. Nope, he is within 30 feet.
Yep.
I'm more crime.
I'm going to commit various war crimes.
War crimes. I love him so much. Freaking chuckles. Let's see. I don't want to waste another, like, really good spell slot, so I'm not going to do that. But I am.
Gonna drop another cow?
I don't think Manny's mental state can handle that.
No, he can't. Like he's having a lot of like existential conversations here.
Let's see, she is going to. What the... Oh yeah, so remember the thing that she did earlier in the game where she like did the same lightning thing as Ryoko did,
Yeah.
but she did the hawking loogie of poison spray.
Oh God.
Yeah, that's what she's going to do. Is doing the hawking loogie of
Let's say hope
poison spray.
Hope you're close enough because you know you have other people you could hit as well.
It's okay, you can hit me, do it.
Chloe,
War crime.
no.
Air towards a target you can see within range. Project a puff of noxious gas from your plume through pictures. Okay, so it doesn't go. The range is only 10 feet, so it like sprays that. Let's
Okay.
see how far does that? I just want to be technical and make sure. Nope. Oh, that's 7 feet from me.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't even hit her anyway.
All right, as long as you're right there.
Yep. And he has to make a Constitution saving throw of 14.
We will see about that. His con is not great.
Oh, so I went up against one with good con.
This one won though. He beat the. It's 22. I'm assuming that wins whatever you're trying to do exactly.
Yep. That's if he gets poisoned. Let's see. You extinguish gas, blah blah blah. Constitution saving throw. Take 1d12 poison damage. Increases. Okay, so he takes half. Let's say I think.
I was about to say a con save usually means half of whatever you're doing. Most of the time.
Yeah. He pretty much takes half damage.
What is the damage?
We're rolling for it now. 17. So half of 17. I know poison spray is stupid, and guess what? It is a cantrip.
So we're gonna call that 8 damage.
Yeah.
Just to even it out. So he looks at you and he's just like, "The fuck do you want?" And he breathes in. And so he's gotten pretty good hit with that there. And he's like, "That is disgusting."
See the burps. It's a stressful.
Say, Ryoko, if you want to react and say something to that bit of comedy, this is a good opportunity for it.
Just wait till she's done eating her raw steak.
He looks at you very confused, kind of like, I get it, you know. The Goliaths, they like their meat raw sometimes as well.
I can't think of things on the spot. I'm bad at that.
Why are you playing D&D?
Well, okay, jokes. I can't think of jokes on the spot. It just has to come naturally.
Steve has created so many war crimes. Committed so many war crimes today.
Like a war crimes committee shows up, you know, with police sirens.
She's dropped cows, livestock on people. She's poison sprayed people. What was it called? Well, no, was it? It's not tear gassed. Oh my god, mustard gassed people.
God. Which is a war crime.
I love it.
Gotcha. Well, Siva, are you done with your turn? You got any more moves?
Oh yes, and since Ryoko is next to me and we are within 5 feet of that creature, well she is. She's within 5 feet. She gets advantages on all of her attack rolls.
Oh, Ryoko does?
Nice.
Nice. Okay. Any
Yeah,
more?
I should already have advantage because of Oathbow. These are my sworn enemies.
Uh-oh.
I forgot about that.
Well, it's an area.
Gustav and Ashbane has it now too, so.
Sweet. Sweet.
Have what now?
Advantage.
Both you and Gustav have advantage on not saving throws, attack rolls
Mhm.
against enemies. Since I am close to an ally, this allows it to happen to everybody.
Does that count for Manny as well? Because he's also
Yes.
there? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Moving on. That would
Where
be...
is Siva? Siva's all the way to the right. You're not even near us.
Yeah,
She's
she dropped
close
down.
to me.
Yeah, I'm close to her, so that it activates it.
All right. Goes down to Gustav. Gustav is a little mad. He saw his friend drop, and he yells out. He's like, "I'm not losing 2 people in 24 hours. All right?" And he goes for his attack roll against the one Goliath right in front of him, which comes up to an 18. No need for a reroll. Give him the damage.
I love that sound.
Jesus Christ! How did I get that much damage? 27 damage. Anyway. I'm really
Also, it's a sneak attack plus offhand. You get a second roll as well too.
Yep. So basically, that kills the guy. Stabs him in the back. Old boy goes down. Shump. I don't deal with saving throws too often. Is there anything I could do for her at this point as a character?
You can touch her and just be able to like pretty much stabilize her as long as you get to her.
If you have another action, you can use the help action.
Yep.
Right. Unfortunately, he's used his one, but there's really not much else he can do. He gears up for a fight with this guy in front of him.
Unless you have a potion.
Actually I do. Would a regular health potion work here in this situation, or do you need something? Okay.
It would stabilize her.
Good.
Because as long as you're giving health points back, then it stabilizes and brings them back up.
Mhm.
If you have a bonus action that allows you to convert it to a action.
Uh-huh.
Or unless you have a bonus action that will allow you to throw or whatever.
Yeah.
Right. Pardon me. So yeah, he pops out a healing potion and he puts it on your mouth. Gives you the opportunity to drink it. And Bob's your uncle. Ash Sunbane ain't dead.
Wait, what?
He had a health potion. He gave it to you.
Okay, but that's an action.
Yeah, you're right. It'll have to be for the next one. Then.
Unless you throw it at her.
That is
Yeah,
also an
That's
action.
an action.
Oh,
Yeah,
is
throwing.
it?
No, he's
Okay.
right.
Yeah, you're right.
All right, never mind.
Everything that he is trying to do, like I appreciate it. I get what y'all are trying to do. That is always an action.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's correct. All right, so he points his sword at Voroth and just like, let's go, buddy, which is basically what's going to happen next. Moving on to Manny on the other side of the world. He's pretty quick, but how quick is he? I know I got extra speed, but probably not too much. Chase, did you get my message, by the way?
Oh, let's see.
I asked you for something.
It was in the not DND group.
Private message, Facebook.
Okay.
If you will do that and add it where it's supposed to be.
I got you.
Gotcha. Add that. You know. Anyway, so 35 feet. Not that long. Alright, so that's where he goes. Manny does that. I do have a dash action though, don't I? Not sure. But anyway, he's in range to fight this guy because that's all he knows. Because again, they're not aware that Ash is in any trouble, which is unfortunate. So he points his bow at old boy, which now he's got advantage. Shall we roll for a dice? Dices. Long boys. A tro. And he misses. Let's go again. God, these hits. Hey, misses again. God, we're going to have to work on that shit. Anyway, so that's Manny's turn. Rolls back up to... Well, him. He gets to fight back. So he knows he's being ganged up on. He's irritated. The guy in front of you there. He goes for a hand axe against Ryoko. And that is a 10. I'm assuming that does not beat your armor class. Gotcha. Alright. He has a second action. He does that again. 11. It's not doing very well. Assuming that also does not hit.
No.
And he yells. He goes, ah! So this moves us over to Voroth, who now has chosen Gustav as his primary target. And this is alright. It's you and me now. First your friend, and now you go down. And rolls an 11 and actually does not beat Gustav's armor class. Amazing. I really thought it was probably going to be the end of him really fast there. He does have 2, and Gustav also effortlessly dodges him. He's like, come on. Is that the best you got? And he goes, no, it is not. So he rolls again. 15, which does connect with him. Rolls for damage. Not very much. 7. Okay. 7. Brings it down a little bit. Alright. Coming back to... And it is good we ended this where we did last week because this has taken so much longer than I thought it would have to end this fight.
Yeah.
Off misses. So yeah, back to the top of the field there. Ryoko, your turn.
Alright, I'm going after this guy again.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Got a 15.
That hits.
7 damage. Go again.
Do you have 2 of them? Okay.
I have 3 moves in total.
Okay. Go ahead.
Oh wait, I get advantage, right? So I can
Yep.
try again.
Yep, if you roll a bad one, you get to re-roll at least once. Take the higher of the 2. That's a hit.
Alright, I got a 20.
Do the thing.
11.
Ooh. We are getting somewhere here.
One more time.
Yeah, go for it.
22.
That's a hit.
And 9.
And the most fun sentence as a DM could say is, how do you want to do this?
Arrow through the knee.
And you take out his kneecap and you can watch his little patella spit right out of his leg. And he goes, that's my fucking knee! Ah! And he just falls to the ground, unconscious. Dead, actually, but, you know, collapses. Alright. And that was all 3 of your turns, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yep, just the one guy left there. So you only have one opponent left on the field, and you're all bunched together in one spot. Alright, that would make it Ash's turn next. Ash, roll me an advantaged death saving throw to stabilize permanently. Hey! We'll accept that as the win that it is.
Okay, stabilized.
Woohoo! Alright, you have 1 HP and you're flat on the ground.
Yep.
And Gustav notices your eyes opening and kind of gives you the look of like, play dead. You know, like, stay down, kid.
He is in no rush to get back up.
Good move. And he's basically standing over you as, you know, defense at this point. I should have moved him earlier. Ash, Siva's move. Once again, you do not know anything's happening to Kristen's character. There's a big, giant bush in the way that you grew.
She is going to take and dash action.
The dash?
And yeah, she's going to dash.
How long does the plant stay up? Isn't it like
Good question.
Or until concentration?
Oh no, that lasts for a long time.
It's a good question.
Oh. If you cast a spell over 8 hours, you enrich the land. All normal plants within the radius. Yeah, it doesn't go away. that's if you cast a spell for over 8 hours, you enrich the land. All plants in half a mile radius, centered on a point within range, become enriched for 1 year. The plants yield twice the normal amount of food within when harvested. Yeah, it stays there.
Nice.
Yeah,
Alright, so you're dashing.
Yep. How many feet is that? I have 35 feet of movement, so that'd be 70 feet of movement. That'd be about right in there. Yep. And
Swing.
She lizard scurries across the ground. Lizard skitters across the ground.
Which is always disturbing.
Heading that direction. And ends her turn.
Moving on to Gustav, who is the hero of the hour, obviously. He rolls for an attack. He rolls a 28. Oh, he rolled a nat 20. Jesus Christ. So yeah, I get critical damage on this one here. So, he, with a short sword, stabs him and does 50 damage. Jesus Christ. First hit on this guy. So that was a solid hit. Gustav does one action. And he says, "Get back, you bitch." And Vorov takes it personally, quite obviously. Manny, on the other side, hears commotion, doesn't know what's going on. He's listening for sounds of violence. And he yells out and he goes, "Oi! get a bit of a response. Not really much of an answer there, but you know, you all get the general idea that action is happening in that sort of direction. You know, that away. So that's Manny's move. Moving it back to Voroth. He gets his one hit. Or, you know, whatever. Two, actually. He goes for a fight. Swing. Wow, 10. Not a good hit. Rolls again. 12. Wow, not good. So Voroth misses both times. Some big baddie. Moving on to Ryoko, whose move is next.
Right, so I'm going to try and move over to Ash.
Again, you don't know anything's happened. You just know there's fighting that way.
Yeah, I'm gonna move towards the sound of fighting.
Mm-hmm. I guess it's general instinct. This is where the line is drawn between metagaming, because you, Chloe, know that Ash has technically died for a second, but, you know, Ryoko does not know.
Trying to see if I can. Word breaker lets me attack more than once. The other thing that makes me. Yeah, okay, so I can only move once. Where does it tell you how, like, far you can go?
Grab the little ruler thing at the top left. Oh, if you need your stats, like, look at your actual character sheet, and you'll see at the top, like, above your armor class, you'll see walking speed, and that tells you how far you can go in a singular move, and that is the answer.
Okay, I can only go 30, so let's see. I can make it to the stump.
Yeah, this is one of those frustrating things about D&D.
So, I'm gonna move to the stump. I can assume that from the stump, like next to Manny, I can't see anything, right?
Yeah, still, your vision is still blocked. Again, you're all going on the assumption of something, you know, there's fighting going on over there.
Alright, well that's all I can do. So I'll go to the stump.
Yeah, you're just going off the base of sound.
Ash, I'm trying.
It's okay.
I get you. Alright, up next is Ash once again. Do you got any potions you could take? You got any spells that'll heal you?
Am I within range of his hitting if I move?
Yes, he could get you. He's under the assumption that he successfully killed you. He doesn't know anything else.
Let's see. I do not.
Okay. You could always hold an action to do something else next time or whatever.
How bad does he look?
Honestly, he's not doing terrible. Like, it was a good hit. Like, Gustav got a really fucking good hit, but he looks like he could still fight an army.
I'll just lay here.
Good move, honestly. Moving on to Siva, the war criminal.
Let's see, how far is that? She is going to dash once more. Yoink. Get
Well.
that right in there.
That'll do it.
And that ends her turn because she can't do anything else.
Alright, and in that moment, you see that Ash is on the ground. Gustav's fighting this other Goliath who looks just a little bit beefy, you know. And, you know, it doesn't look good. Voroth does hear something behind him, but he's really too focused on anything. He knows something happened, but he's really here to kill Gustav right now. Speaking of that, Gustav's move next. Gustavio Blady Boy. Alright, let's go for that short sword. Throw in the dices. Huh, 20. Unnatural, of course. Which beats his armor class. Gustav is rolling better than I've ever had this character roll, ever. It's amazing. Nope, sorry, that was the wrong button. Wait, where am I? I'm on the wrong screen, that's why. Ignore those.
Where did I go?
This is what I was trying to do. Whew! 31 damage. Now that's a hit. That is something. Anyway, for the first time in the fight, Voroth looks like he's taken a hit, and he looks a little wounded. Realizing that this stupid little rat guy in front of him seems to be holding his own, Voroth, realizing that he hasn't seen or heard another Goliath fighting in the past, 30 seconds, it's a concerning note to him. He looks at you, and he goes, looks at me, Gustav, and he's like, all right, little rat man, we'll meet again. And he goes for an action of disengage and dash, and he bolts so goddamn fast off the screen that, you'd have a really hard time finding him, so he disappears out. That completes your fight, and people are now out of combat. So now you can move freely. Ash is on the ground. And Gustav, realizing shit's happened and whatnot, reaches over, grabs his potion, hands it to you. It's a potion of greater healing.
She'll grab it as she sits up and thank him before drinking it.
Mm-hmm. That's
So
4d4
how
plus
do I roll?
4. 4d4 plus 4. I'll just roll for you. I'll click the button and get it out there. That is gonna be 18 healing. Take that. That's pretty good.
18 plus 4?
No, in total. It did all the math for you. It's 18 total.
Ugh.
Take it.
Okay.
That's right. You just take that little thing there. All right. You're out of combat, guys. What do you want to do? You guys can move freely.
I look at Manny and I say, all right, regroup. I think some of us need to rest. So I think some of us should definitely rest.
Mm-hmm.
I think that we've built a nice little stronghold here, so some of our party members can rest easily if they would like to.
Mhm.
And Manny and I can scout ahead.
I got you. Also, you can move freely. Manny does the same thing, and he steps around the corner and sees Ash Sunbane on the ground with red coming out of her mouth and kind of panics a little bit. And he goes, "Oh God, not you two! What happened?"
I'm good.
And he looks at Gustav and he says, "Did she die? Did you die just now? Is that what happened?"
No.
Gustav looks back at him, kind of nods, quietly goes,
I go over and try and help Ash to her feet.
and, Gustav says, "Whoa, easy. We just got her back from the land of the dead, okay?"
I'm being gentle. It's not like I'm ripping her up. Like, get up!
But you sure you don't want to put her in an arm hold?
I'm sure. Just grabs her by the neck and tries to lift her up that way.
I'm helping.
Scruffs like a mama cat.
Just by the scruff of your neck.
You know what's funny is that actually works on Kristen in real life.
I look at Ash, and I say, hey, I think it might be beneficial for you guys to take a rest here. I think, it's getting dark, and Manny and I can scout ahead to make sure the path is clear to get to the gate that we're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Goose.
Say, Siva, you stay here and you protect her just in case.
Gustav says,
Getting low, big guy.
10 out of 10. Good quote.
Good quote.
Gustav decides that this would make a pretty good shelter area. We just killed everybody who would be inhabiting except for one guy. So he starts to chopping on the plants a little bit to give it kind of a sheltered, sort of look and keeps it in enclosure. So he makes a little bit of a path on the end way and kind of opens up the shadows a little bit. So it's a very good enclosure.
Good thing I didn't burn it down.
Yeah, Chloe, war crimes.
I look at Siva and I whisper to her.
Draw that. Four crimes, four crimes, four crimes, four crimes.
I am
I'm
actually
putting
gonna make
more
this
war
happen.
crimes in the meme channel.
Vlad the Impala.
No, this one.
Vlad the Impala.
Did you see that?
Yeah, what was that about? I remember that one. God, Kristen, you do get to some shit posting quick, don't you?
Yes, I do.
That's good shit right there. Alrighty. There you go. That's about all the editing I'm gonna do there. So that
Ash and Siva are gonna take a long rest.
little nappy nap.
Nappy nap.
Little nappy nap. There we go. Puncture some of holes back in a little bit. And alright, so everybody gets to take a long rest. Clicky. He's back to normal. Do it to old Manny boy.
And with that, Chase, are we out?
Hang on.
Okay.
Right, Levi, do you want to message Tim and see if he still wants to come in?
Sure, we'll check it out.
Alright.
Otherwise,
I'm going to use this.
we might end the game basically.
Okay.
Otherwise,
I'm going to take this moment to use the restroom. Thank you, Chase
Sure.
and Kristen, for playing.
see if he answers.
For letting us play.
Give me just a second because I'm building this character and finishing it up so Levi can have his fun with it.
Oh, thank you.
Alright, I will talk to you guys if not next well, not next weekend, but the week after that if I don't just
As
message you
with
over
the
Facebook.
Uh,
Quit sneezing.
I'll do what I want. Actually, I'd really love to stop sneezing, to be honest.
I'd love to stop being
Yeah, you sound dead.
so tired. I think it's my ADHD meds. Everyone says that when you start them, the Stratera that I'm on, everybody says that you get like crashed at the end of the day.
Yep, it's true. Because my ADHD medicine does it too.
I feel like I hit a brick wall.
All right, Tim is out for the night.
So that is that.
All right. Chloe and I were talking about goofing around and playing other games. We may do that. I was about to say, if you guys wouldn't mind just hanging out for a minute while Chloe finishes whatever she's doing, and we could say a proper goodbye and let you guys leave, and then we'll do whatever stupid, goofy thing we come up with.
Yeah,
Alright.
because I'm sending you this character right now, Levi,
Thanks.
and it's absolutely amazing.
Right. I asked the other week for you to do that because it's going to be a thing.
Yeah, I didn't have the stats at the time.
Ah, and you do now. So what I'm doing with this is a thing I'm doing for everybody who's been a player in the past, their histories. You know, give them something a little bit of a run-in with previous things. It's going to be fun. I'm excited about it. Well, what a fun fight. What a terrifying
That's just
fight.
That's half of what Siva can do.
I know, that's the worst part. It really is just half of what Siva can do.
You have no idea half of the shit that Siva's pulled in other campaigns.
Mhm.
I forgot to
One
ask,
shot.
did we level up from that?
Yes, actually, you do get to take a level, but just you three, because you're the ones who fought.
Yay!
Skip combat in my game. I'll show you.
I forgot how to level up.
You basically have to go back to edit your character. I'll walk you through it. So, you see the little anvil at the top right? Go to builder.
Hold on.
Actually,
Manage character and levels. Here we go.
Yeah, it makes sense for her to be able to speak Draconic naturally.
Who, me?
No, Siva.
I knew you were talking about Siva.
Siva can speak to Draconic?
Yeah, naturally. She's a fucking.
What?
kobold.
That would have been so good to know.
now she can.
She's a fucking dragon.
Dragon.
Dragon. I don't do that tongue thing.
Dude, I can speak so many levels. Why can I speak so many levels?
Oh man, it'd be so much fun to speak Gith. That's so fucking funny.
Hey, Tim's a halfling, right?
Yes.
All you hear is going,
And halflings have their own languages?
what has their own name?
According to this, halflings have their own language.
Yes, they do.
Yeah. Most of the species have their own language, just about across the board.
Yeah, like 90% of species.
To know.
Stick.
All right,
So
so
now knows how to speak Gith.
Of course she does.
all right, my character's leveled up there. I'm sure you guys got your level. Chloe, we could call it a night entirely, or we could put on a stupid game on Steam or something if you wanted to try.
Tim's out for the night.
Yeah, he didn't want to play. He says it's too late for him. He's got to go to bed, which is fair. The guy's got a busy morning. Another day.
Dad, when we spell, what spell do I want that is fucking stupid?
What can help you commit the most war crimes? That's
She does. She gets one more spell.
That's the real question of the day. Alright, with that, yeah, it means you guys, we won't be playing another game for February. The next time we'll be able to meet is March 2nd.
Yes. Alright.
I hear ducks.
I do too. What is that? Who's...
Where is that coming from?
I'm your problem now.
Oh no. It's the Kristen.
Oh,
Very
wait, can
good.
I loot the guys?
Technically, yes. And by the way, I should also let you know a thing I do, and I'm going to give you one free warning. If you have shot arrows, you better go retrieve those arrows because it counts directly against your inventory.
I
Did
am
you
going to
steal?
go retrieve my arrows and I am going to loot them.
Yep.
It's not me.
You did.
One of the cats just went shit.
The fucking duck.
Alright, Levi, do I find anything cool?
Yeah, I'm going to do some calculations on what is a decent haul.
Sweet.
Oh, my Steam keeps popping. I clicked Steam because I know we're going to do something. It keeps trying to load. It's like, hey, here's your Steam. Go away. Meh.
Oh, this is ridiculous. I love it. It's so stupid for Siva. Are we out of live now?
No, we're still live. Unless
Oh,
you,
okay.
but if Kristen, if you want to play Chase, we can play other stuff. But it sounded like you guys wanted to go to bed, so I don't want to keep you up from your plans this evening
I'm
to sleep.
gonna try to eat and pass out.
If you wanted to hang around and have fun and play games, that's fine too. If not, good night.
Well, I gotta get up close to like 4 in the morning, so
Mhm.
that's gonna
Tomorrow
suck.
off. Woohoo! Government companies giving you like every stupid holiday off.
That's true.
I wonder if we're working tomorrow or not. No, my boss never said anything, so
Yeah,
Say
it's a President's Day.
Assume.
It's a towing company. I would assume you are.
I was supposed to say just assume.
Assume.
Anyways,
school's
we
skip.
signed the. Yes. That's why I have an appointment tomorrow.
you
Oh
only
wait, they
said
do
anything.
give it to you off.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay, Siva's up. Also, Levi, that character should be in.
It's where it should be.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, so Chloe, because you chose to loot, you get 15 gold, a rusty dagger, and your choice of any of the weapons there, which you don't have any proficiencies in. There's like a battle axe, a mace, and there's one nice shiny ring with a little pearl on the end of it.
Hold on. You're going way too
Oh.
fast. All right,
Too bad. I'm gonna go faster now.
How much gold do I get?
15 gold. These guys aren't super rich. They had a few bucks, you know. A rusty dagger, a morning star, which is a stick with a round piece of the little pokes on the end.
Hold on, I have to pick even. Rusty dagger. Nothing's coming up for that.
Okay, Levi, if you go into the campaign for
Yeah.
Waterdeep,
Uh-huh.
you should be able to claim that character.
What?
You see my phone
Nothing.
No,
Nothing.
I'm not.
Do you remember what bag you packed it in?
All of your anything electronics related, I packed in your backpack.
It wasn't in my backpack.
Okay.
It was my fast charge for my phone.
I just told you anything electronic that I saw that I packed was put in your backpack. If you put it somewhere else, I don't know where it would be.
My companions.
Ooh, the Book of Many Things. I'm like,
Yeah.
Planescape. I might get that one too.
I bought the monster manual because for some reason that doesn't come free. You would think that it does.
Yeah, you would think that it comes free, but it didn't
Right.
make any sense.
Curse of Strahd, whatever. I get it. I buy that. But like the monster manual, come on.
I know it. I had to buy the DM book too, so. But it was only like $20 when they had it on sale.
Thanks. I got that character too.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it. Is that the
Yeah,
correct
look at her
token?
stats. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Is that the correct token on there?
Yes.
Good. Good. Oh, and for the record, Chloe, you don't have to keep any of the things you found. Like they're just there.
All right, guys. I am off for the night.
Good night, amigo.
Night, brother. I will see y'all
Next weekend. Yes, and if anyone is watching us here, there won't be a D&D game. We guys will be busy at Conuga, having a good old time.
Yup. We'll see you guys later. We might actually do some. I might record a little bit while I'm there.
Nice.
Alrighty,
Okay, so
I'm
you
ready.
said no results found for a rusty dagger. It's not something I can add.
It's just a regular dagger. You could put that in there as that.
Yeah, this is it's just a poo script. You're good.
How dare you?
That's what one of the items is in Baldur's Gate. It's a rusty knife and it's called the poo scraper. Yeah, Poo Scraper and Friend Finder.
Okay, so dagger.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Chase.
Bye.
Right, so what'd you say? 15 gold.
15 gold, a dagger, and a morning star, and a ring with a little pink gem on the inside of it. If you wanted to attempt to inspect it, you could.
Hang on, I'm gonna inspect it. Right, I have to roll for that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me make some room on my roll pad. Got a 19.
Yep.
Plus, what would inspection? Investigation? 19, 28, 21, 22.
So you
I got
get,
22.
you could tell, you recognize this is what's called a ring of dexterity. It increases your speed. Hold on. Gives a plus 10 bonus movement to movement speed and plus 2 dexterity when worn. It's just called the ring of dexterity.
Did I spell dexterity wrong? How do you spell dexterity?
Dexterity. I think it's a custom item I have to build for you. Give me 1 second. I could put it in your inventory.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do.
Or are you making a custom one?
No, it didn't show up. Are you able to put it in my inventory? Is that something you can do?
Yes, I can. As a DM who owns the campaign that we're doing, I can do that.
That's amazing.
I could change your shit at night. You'll never know. Jesus Christ, you have a lot of items. What the fuck is going on here? You are over encumbered. I'm just gonna say that. Your movement speed is 0.
This weight carried 28 pounds, unencumbered.
you have so many
That's what it
things
says.
in here. You have
But it says I'm unencumbered.
I don't know how. You are so overloaded with items. It's ridiculous.
I'm carrying 28 pounds. I am unencumbered.
There's no way. There's no way.
Well, my arrows are 1 pound each, so they are. I think I have 11 of them, so I have 11-pound arrows. I have 1 pound for the dagger, 4 pounds for the morning star, 8 pounds for alchemist supplies, 8 pounds for cook utensils, 2 pounds for the oath bow, 1. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, it says unencumbered, 28 pounds.
That's all right. I'll find it. Let's make a nice little speedy thing.
Completely. So all of those bonuses will show up in the thingy once you have
Yes.
it in my backpack?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. That's,
So like you won't have to do extra math. It'll just exist.
that's fantastic. Can I not have it because I don't have like a subscription?
Sorry, what was your question?
Does it not show up in my backpack because I don't have a subscription?
No, I don't think that's the case there. Actually, I just realized my confusion. I was looking at all items I could add instead of your actual personal items. You still have a decent amount. Like you have a lot on there. The fact that it's only 23 pounds is ridiculous.
I worked very hard on the character. I'm very proud of her.
That's alright, I'll figure this out.
Fucking hate school loans. Dude, credit cards are such a fucking scam. Credit scores are such a scam.
You don't know how right you are. Do you know when the first credit score came about?
Mm-mm.
1988, year I was born.
So fucking stupid. right? You get a credit card because they're supposed to raise your score as long as you keep paying it off. But if as soon as you have any kind of a balance and like as soon as you put the credit on, like as soon as the account gets opened, it's like minus 50 fucking points. And then it only like increases at 8 points when you pay off your. It's so fucking dumb.
Now you're getting it.
Stupid. Like I get it. Like if it was simplified, right? Like, hey,
Mhm.
if you never pay back your thing, then yeah, it's gonna mess up your credit score. But if you're like, if you open an account, it shouldn't take points off of your score. If you get a credit check to see whether you have good credit or not, like a hard check, it shouldn't take fucking points. It's just so fucking stupid. Like, who decided that? Like, who was like, you know what would be really awesome is if every time somebody got their credit score checked, it diminished it.
Yeah,
You know what yours is at?
I do actually. It's 702 right now. Thankfully, I do it in certain ways that don't do that to me. Like I keep monitoring it through like my bank app and such.
I got fucked over pretty hard with medical debt, so I was at like a 250 and now I'm at like 630. So I'm pretty proud of my progress.
Mm-hmm.
$38,000 of medical debt. Wasn't easy.
All right, I'm having a hard time making it as a regular custom thing, so just know it's in your personal possessions.
Okay, let me write it down so I don't forget what it does.
And just general +2 to dexterity when worn. And you don't have to wear it, but it exists. You could sell it, you get rid of it, you know.
I'm gonna keep it. Anything that helps my dexterity is a good thing.
Sure, yeah, as a ranger, that's a skill that works in your favor. There you go. I put it in your other possessions until I figure that out better. I'll have something to work on.
I only see my prayer box necklace made from a dragon's
You
tail.
might need to refresh it at that point.
Oh yeah, let me refresh. There we So movement speed isn't the same thing as walking speed, is it?
It is, technically speaking, and most of the time, this is a very dangerous sentence. I've said it to you before, but it is true. Any DM can technically play the game however they want to. Most DMs are in agreement with me is that outside of combat, we don't really do much about movement speed. It's like, oh, I walk across the room. I'm not going to do math to calculate how quickly you walk across the room, except for that time you cleared 80 feet in 2 seconds.
Okay, and then it's +10 movement speed and dexterity, right? So my dexterity is now at...
+2, whatever it is. You want to go to the modifier specifically. Hold on, let me point out. So where your dex is, that little plus, like, what does it all say around that area?
It says, in the top box, it says +3, and then in the little circle, it shows 16.
So put the +3 to +5. You can edit it, or I could probably do it for you.
Oh, Jesus, it just rolled. Scared me. I wasn't expecting it to do that.
Hold on, this should work here. Hold on, I think I got it.
Okay.
Refresh that. Tell me if that changed it for you.
It's at +4, but yeah.
Yep. Well, I maybe not have done it enough. Hold on. Maybe I only clicked it once. 1 second. Modifier. Just know that, yeah. Whatever. Refresh.
Okay. Okay, there we go.
Okay, good. Alright, so, and that is the thing. So long as you have that ring and are using it, that's what it is. If you get rid of the ring or it gets stolen from you or you sell it, you gotta take it down.
Keep that. My dexterity is at 19.
Mm-hmm.
Dexterity is 19, strength is 15. Charisma is 16, Constitution is 12, Intelligence 10, Wisdom 8. I'm kind of dumb.
Sorry, what'd you say?
I said I'm kind of dumb.
At least you're not a barbarian.
Alright, so it looks like I can speak Celestial, Common, Draconic, Dwarvish, Elvish, Halfling, and Undead. So that means that I can speak to Siva and whatever his new name is, Nordic, in their own languages, right?
Yeah, Norik, I believe, is his name.
Nordic. Okay. I can't wait to pull that out. I just got Halfling as an extra language. I cannot wait to pull that out next game. Just turn to Tim and say something to him completely random and
Well, she'll be like, the fuck?
oh, that's awesome. I'm so excited. Cool.
D&D is a lot of fun, you know?
Hey, so I did want to go over that with you, though, now that I have you on here. So, how do I find out? Because it says, like, everything is, like, oh, determined on your draconic ancestry. So, like, I know, right, I'm a blue dragon. We're not live, right?
We are live. If you wanted to end, like I said, we were going to do, like, live play stuff. Tell you what, if you want, we'll put it on break if you want to have a private conversation. Do you?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll be right back, folks. Give us a minute. Whee! everyone. Hello! We have returned, guys. Thanks for hanging out. We weren't exactly sure what was going to happen here, but we have decided to call it quits for the night. We've had a lot of fun. It's been a lot of silliness, so on and so forth. And, well, we hope to see you soon. We should be back in March soon. Sometime.
March 3rd.
Is that what I said it was? Hold on. Let me double check that there.
I have it on my calendar right
Yeah.
in front of me.
March the 3rd will be our hopeful next game, so long as nothing goes wrong. 3 of us will be at Conuga next weekend, so we'll be not available, and I'll be there as well, so, I can't go anywhere else. Anyway, so I'm Levi, I'm Consuite Media, this is Chloe, that's a game map, and we're back here. So we're going to be signing off. You guys have a wonderful night, and thanks for watching. Take care. Woohoo!
Have a good night.